Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. I feel like I've taken a huge break. I feel like I have taken a huge break, so thank you guys for bearing with me through just life. Last week I threw out my back, which if you've been here for a good amount of time, you've probably heard me say that once or twice before, and it's just a really unfortunate thing that I deal with. I feel super blessed and grateful for my genetics in a lot of other ways, but this is just the one thing that like I unfortunately can't seem to avoid, and a lot of it has to do with my genetics. A lot of it has to do with not working out during my pregnancy, I feel. So anyways, I have some bulging discs at L4-5 and L5-S1. I've had them since high school, so clearly it is not something that I did or was doing wrong. It has a lot to just do with my genetic makeup, and my dad deals with the same thing. So anyways, I've dealt with this since high school, but it has seemed to be more frequent and worse since after having Scotty, because I am lifting and moving so much, constantly using my back, my low back especially, and it's just constantly a little bit irritated because, you know, if you're a mom or if you're a parent, all of the lifting up and down to do diaper changes, in and out of the crib, in and out of the high chair, in and out of the car seat, it just feels like it's constant. And the bottom line is I need to be doing more heavy lifting, and I need to be doing more deadlifting and like pallet press and squats to strengthen all of my back stabilizer muscles, in hopes that I can prevent this from continuing to happen, because this is the second time it's happened in the last 7 months. So also, I have zero makeup on today. We just got home from our 4th of July trip, and I am playing big round of catch up, and my back still doesn't feel 100%. So obviously Ryan went back to work today, and it's just been Scotty and I, so just trying to be as gentle on myself as I can while also being a full-time mom. So anyways, I did not bring my vlog camera with me to Seattle, but we did go to Seattle for the 4th. My sister-in-law still lives up there, and if you guys have been around for the last couple of years, we did a travel contract in Seattle, and it's actually where we found out we were pregnant with Scotty. Well, technically we were in Vancouver when we found out, but we conceived Scotty in Seattle, and that's where I spent my whole first trimester of pregnancy. So if you guys are new and you want to go catch up on that, it was quite the time. But I was just on the phone with my sister, and she was asking me if I had like bad memories from being there in my first trimester, because I was so sick. And surprisingly, being there, I was like, no, I didn't really have any bad feelings or anything. It was actually really nice to be back, and it was, the weather was like 60s and 70s the whole time, whereas here in Utah it is in the hundreds. So it was a really nice break from the heat and just really nice family time. I might have gotten a couple clips on my phone that I can put into a little montage for you guys, but we had the best time. Scotty loved spending time with her aunties and her uncle and her Grammy and all of that. So we just spent a lot of time outside. We went and stayed in Port Townsend for a couple of days, which was so beautiful. It's a peninsula a little bit north of Seattle that you take a ferry to, and yeah, we just really enjoyed. We played games, ate lots of good food, and did all the Seattle things. So that was really fun. Ryan's sister and brother-in-law from New Zealand, they live there full-time, they were in town as well, so it was like kind of a big family reunion on the Moeller side.
Hey, do you like to see it?
Scotty's taking her second nap right now, and I am just trying to catch up on some laundry. Just finished cleaning the kitchen, mopped the floors, did all of that fun stuff. And now it is Amazon Prime Day for the next 3 days or 2 more days, I think. So I was gonna try to sit down at my computer and get a couple of my like shopping lists up for you guys over on Instagram. I always link my vacuum mop, my wet dry mop, because you guys, I'm telling you, it's my favorite household accessory. It's my favorite household item for cleaning. It literally cuts down so much of my time. I can like mop the floors every day if I wanted to, and it takes me maybe 5 minutes. It's so nice, and it just works so well if you have a toddler and constantly spilling things, sticky things all over the floor. It is a must. And also if you have dogs, it will vacuum up the dog hair. I got asked questions like, does it get clogged or whatever? It does vacuum up all the hair. So, and I'm gonna try to get myself organized this week and plan out some fun content that you guys can look forward to for the remainder of summer. So we do have some more travel coming up. I'm taking Ryan on a surprise birthday trip for his 30th birthday, which is on Monday. So we're going the next weekend, not this coming weekend, but the following. And then, yeah, a couple other trips towards the end of this year. So hope you guys stick around, and I will catch up with you here in a little bit. What's up, YouTube fam? Okay, it has been probably another week or two since I pulled out my camera. I'm gonna be quite honest with you guys. If you've been around for a while, you probably already know this. I don't need to explain it, but for those of you that might be newer, I go through phases of social media, and especially now that I am a mom, I feel like I go in big like ebbs and flows with wanting to post and like getting in a really good routine of filming and editing and getting stuff up, and then I go through phases where I just like want to completely check out, and I don't see anything wrong with that. I'm not trying to like say that there's anything wrong with that. I think just full transparency with you guys, for the like 1,500 of you guys or 2,000 of you that actually pay attention and watch every vlog. Like, I cannot tell you from the bottom of my heart how grateful I am for that and for all of you. However, again, just full transparency, I only make maybe $500 a month doing social media. So that's just like full transparency. There are some months that maybe I make a bit more than that. But basically I make enough to like maybe buy myself something nice, or buy Scotty some new clothes, or pay a couple of our bills. Like, I am not currently making enough to where like I have a huge financial motivation to post. Yes, I get free stuff here and there, but at this point I'm mostly continuing to do social media for the loyal followers that I have. I haven't seen growth in years, you guys. Like, I honestly, since I first started, I haven't seen growth in many years, and I do know that a big portion of that is that I am not super consistent, and I'm going to be the first one to admit that. I know that this job takes work and it takes consistency, and that's what people love. Please ignore my deodorant on the sports bra, just noticed that was there. Mom life. But yeah, I know that it takes so much consistency to create a community and allow that community to grow. I literally get reached out to weekly, if not daily, by someone saying, hey, you have this many subscribers, like your views should be way better than this. And they used to be like, yes, I have 65,000 subscribers on here, and I used to have 10, 15, 20,000 views per video, and it was amazing, and I was making money, and it was great. And then life happened, and social media for me was always my passion, but I wasn't able to blend it with nursing the way that I had hoped, and I got a lot of backlash for that in my professional life, if I'm just being quite honest. And it made it really hard for me to sufficiently like monetize my social media and also keep my career as a nurse and remain professional, and have the respect of like colleagues and managers and bosses, which that shouldn't have ever been the case. But just like being fully transparent with you guys, that's exactly what happened. So I took long breaks of social media. I also went through my whole own journey of like anxiety and depression, and full-fledged therapy for a couple years there. And just like really went through it, like I know so many of us do. So I have no regrets, like by any means. I just wanted to come on here and touch base, let you guys kind of know where I have been and what's been going on. Yeah, I just go through phases where I'm like, is this even worth it for me to post and like pull out the camera and do all these things when I'm not making any money, barely making any money doing this? Like, does anyone even care? Is anyone even watching? Would anyone care if I just like fell off social media altogether and just like focused on me and my family and my daughter, making more babies, raising more babies? Like, would anyone even care? And that's just, you know, all part of this, I think. And then there's times where I'm like, yes, people do care, and people do want to hear what I have to say, and people do care about our family and like our journey, and I'll get really motivated again and start filming and posting and XYZ. So anyways, that's just kind of a little peek behind the curtain of what goes on in my head pretty much on a daily basis. Back to like the people reaching out about my engagement. People reach out all the time and say like, hey, you should do the X, Y, and Z. You should pay me X, Y, and Z to like get your follower count up or get your views or whatever it might be. And I get reached out on Instagram to do giveaways and all these like chain things to like help gain followers and all these things. And I think where I'm at in life right now is, if I'm gonna grow, it's gonna be organically. I'm not going to go out of my way. I'm definitely not gonna pay any money to anyone right now to like, for them to like grow my social media for me, if that makes sense. Like, it's just, that doesn't feel authentic to me, nor am I making enough to even like justify paying someone to help get my views up. Like, I'm gonna post what feels authentic and genuine to me and what I hope and know that you guys want to see, and nothing more than that. So anyways, all of this to say, I just like, I feel like I wish more influencers would be real about this stuff. Like, even some people that I hold dear to me and like that I look up to a lot in the social media world, I wish they could be more transparent on like, hey, this is actually how much I'm making to make this worth it for you guys, or like, this is how much work I put in a week. Because I would say like, for me personally, with the platform that I have, I still put in probably 6 to 8 hours a week on social media, and I'm tiny, like I'm small, and like I've told you guys, I'm not making much at all. So like, I might work with one brand a month, but for the people that are working with a brand a week, like for a sponsored video or multiple brands a week, like how much time are you guys spending? How much money are you actually making? Because I think like at a certain point, we all see people on social media, and we all see these people like functioning in life, but we don't have any concept of like how much work goes into it. Even for me, like, again, I'm so small. I put out maybe a video a week, maybe a video at once every 3 weeks. Like, I'm so inconsistent, like I said, but it still takes so much work and effort. And anyways, all of this to say, I am committed to you guys, and that's why I like keep doing this. And I also know that I'll look back someday and want to have all these precious memories with Scotty and Ryan, but there are times where I just completely check out and just don't care. Not that I don't care, but I just like, allow myself to not feel like the pressure of social media. And I feel really grateful that I'm in a place where my husband pays all of our expenses off of his income. Anything that I make is just extra, like travel fund, extra fun stuff. But I'm not gonna act like I'm raking in the dough over here, or that like social media is even really a job for me, because my main role and job at this current moment is Scotty's mom, running my household. Like, I clean our house myself. We don't have house cleaners. I do all of our laundry. I cook all of our meals. I do all the grocery shopping. I do all the errands. I book the appointments. Like, I am a housemaker, and that is what I've always dreamt of being. And I think sometimes it's a lot easier for me to just fall into my role that I feel so blessed and grateful to have, which is staying at home with Scotty, versus trying to like force anything on socials, or like rapidly grow, or like post anything that's not authentic to me just to like grow or get more views to then hopefully make more money doing it, because I'm like fully content just being a mom. But I also would be upset if like this part of my life did go away, if that makes sense. Anyways, I just rambled for almost 9 minutes according to my camera timer. Just wanted to touch base. So thank you guys for listening to that. And I just hope that that makes, if that just like makes somebody feel better about their social media journey, or like their journey as a mom, or their journey in their career, like I hope at least just one of you can connect to that. And that's really all. I'm gonna try to be more consistent, but I'm not gonna promise anything like moving forward. I just like, I honestly go back and forth. Do I want to grow my social media and really push to make this like a career and actually make money, or do I want to just keep it where it is, like in my happy little corner of the internet, and keep posting for just like the loyal few of you that really mean a lot to me and our family, and continue to just like pour myself more into Ryan and Scotty, and then like our future kids and all of that. So anyways, okay, that all being said, I am going to try to get this video up soon for you guys. So because it has been quite a while. I think it's been like going on a month that I've posted a video. So would love to get this up soon. I am going to do a quick house reset. We got home from Newport Beach yesterday. We went for the weekend, long weekend. Today's Tuesday, so we flew home yesterday. And we had the best time. Took Scotty to the beach. Really for the first time, like first time being in the Pacific beach. Or I guess that's not true, because she went in the beach in Washington, but it was freezing cold. So we had the best time with my best friend and her boyfriend Charlie, and I just need to do like a full reset. Scotty's napping. She's exhausted from the trip and hoping that she gets a really long nap in. So I'm going to do some house reset and laundry, dishes, cleaning, all the stuff that is not glamorous but needs to get done today. We already went out and went to the grocery store this morning. I just got like the basics. I needed coffee this morning like you would not believe. So I went to Pilates. Ryan was on duty when Scotty first woke up, and then we traded. Scotty and I went to the grocery store. Ryan headed to work, which is our typical like morning routine on the days that I do Pilates. And we restocked the fridge. Still maybe want to run to Trader Joe's later. We just did like Smith's for all the basics. We needed like milk, eggs, half and half, yogurt, XYZ. I think that's everything for now. I'm gonna stop babbling and let's get to resetting the house. Everybody, say hi. Are you saying hi? Okay, Scotty updates for everyone. She is 14 months. Bug. She likes to say Papa, Mama. She tries to say Stetson, which is her cousin's name. Stetson. And let's see, she's running all over the place. loving life. We're gonna leave that right there. We're currently having a little bit of lunch. She just woke up from her first nap. We are having some Rainier cherries, some cottage cheese, and some turkey lunch meat because random assortment and didn't have anything cooked for last night. Obviously, we just got back from our trip, so that's what we're having, or Scotty's having. Mommy is finishing her second coffee of the day, which is a iced latte with strawberry cold foam. And we're just hanging out. We're trying to figure out our plan for the rest of the day. My back is still really hurting and not feeling great, so that is a big bummer. But we might go to Wheeler Farm and take a little walk around and see all the farm animals because she loves to do that, and we haven't done it in a while because it's been so dang hot. But today it's a little bit less hot out, so we might meet my mom and Stetson to go do that. And then, yeah, we're just gonna finish catching up. You guys can probably hear a little bit. I don't know if we just like all got hit with allergies in California because like obviously they sleep with their windows open and no one really has AC over there. So it's most likely just that, but Ryan and I both kind of have like some sinusy stuff going on, and she had a bit of a runny nose, otherwise seems totally fine. But those are the updates. Probably going to end this vlog here because I think I have blabbered on enough, but I do have some fun stuff coming in the pipeline as far as the rest of summer and the rest of this year. So I hope you guys do stick around and hit subscribe. Can you say thank you everybody for being here? That was beautiful. Scotty, can we count to 10? Ready? We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's next? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yay! All right, small malfunction there. We're all good. Okay, Scotty, wanna come say bye-bye? Come say bye-bye to everybody. Say thanks for following along. We love you. People kisses. Mwah. Say bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Blow kiss. Mwah. Oh, thank you.